So, it has been a month since I last posted a video, and over the last 2 weeks I've been trying to get the energy to post something new. And on Friday, today's Sunday, so a couple days ago, I started making a video and I wasn't in the headspace. So here we are again, and I'm going to try to talk about the last couple of weeks, and I hope you bear with me because I haven't been as good with my words lately. It's been a little bit harder for me to put my thoughts together, which brings me to my next phase that I've been entering in going off my medication, and that is every other day. So now I am only taking a pill every 2 days instead of every day. And the first day, which was about 11 days ago, was a pretty momentous occasion for me. I was really excited. It was the first time in 15 years that I didn't wake up and have to take my medication, which is really cool. I cried because it had been, weighing on me, and I didn't realize how much it had affected, how much that would affect me. But being able to say that today I don't have to take my medication, that was a big deal. It was a really big deal for me. And then the roller coaster started. So on the days that I don't take my medication, because it is still coursing through my system from the day before, those days are good days. I feel fine, I feel lucid, a little bit tired, but overall I feel fine. The days that I have to take my medication, those are not good days, because it will have been 48 hours since I last took it, so it's pretty much out of my system, and I feel it. Kind of puts everything else in perspective from what I had been feeling. I was pretty much blindsided by these side effects. I woke up the first morning when I had to take the medication, and I was dizzy, to say the least. I felt completely discombobulated. I felt like I wasn't myself. I think you could probably describe them as flu-like symptoms. I had blurry vision. My brain was feeling like a pile of mush. It might have actually been a physical pile of mush, I'm not sure. My heart was racing, I felt hot, and it took about 12 hours for the medication to start coursing through my system again. And then I woke up the next day and felt fine again, because it was in me. And we have continued this for the last 11 days, and it has not gotten better. I've had a lot of low days. I've cried more than I've cried in a long time. I used to be a crier. Fixed that. Being sarcastic. But I cry a lot now. I'm completely overwhelmed by everything. I don't have a lot of energy, and the best way to describe it is it feels like I am floating between a solid and liquid state constantly. I can't really get a grasp on reality, and that sucks. It really does suck. I have felt this way a couple of times in my past, and it feels like you are completely out of control of your body and your mind, and it's scary. and it's hard for me to concentrate. I don't remember things as easily, and I'm, kind of trying to make a joke out of it that, I've sort of scrubbed a lot of that, but it's not a good feeling. I feel like I'm messing up more at work now, and that really upsets me. I don't like that feeling of being out of control, and I've never dealt well with messing up at work. But I'm very lucky that I have a good support system there. I feel lost, and I do see a light at the end of the tunnel. I know that what I'm doing is for the right reasons, and I'm still determined, and I still see that girl that wants to try to get off of her medication. But the person who is happy and optimistic, she's not available right now. I can't access her. She's somewhere, just not, she can't come out today. Been feeling a lot. I looked up the symptoms for discontinuing your medication. I know that it's very irresponsible of me to not have done this, but I figured since I had felt withdrawal symptoms from missing a dose before, and having the hallucinations, the migraine, the dizziness, all of that, because I thought I knew what I was getting into, and I realized I didn't. I had looked it up and realized that before I started alternating the medication, I had already started feeling a lot of the symptoms, and anger and easily annoyed and irritation popped up a lot, which I've talked about feeling. But so did a lot of other symptoms that I've been experiencing. And I felt a little bit relieved, but also a little bit frustrated with my doctor and the psychiatrist that they didn't either ask me to look it up on my own or give me a list of symptoms that I could recognize. I have a feeling my GP didn't do this because she didn't want me to make them up, like, in my head, but I still think that that's really irresponsible. I'm waiting for, I have a doctor's appointment next week and an appointment with my psychiatrist because I need help. I need to know if this is going to get easier and if I can get past this stage, and I know some people can't, and I need to know that that's possible for me. I need to find a way to do this. I'm not ready to give up, but I also know that I can't continue on like this for a lot longer. I think I might actually go crazy. Just not being in control of my mind. I can't really find the... I can't remember right now what my symptoms are. I'm just trying to recollect them, and it's not coming to me. And that's just something that I've been dealing with. I'm a little bit slower, and I was gonna list all of my symptoms, but they've all sort of escaped my mind. But I feel very vulnerable right now. And I'm trying to find a cohesive way to talk about my progress, and it's just not happening. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to continue this when I can focus a little bit better and hopefully that is soon.